going on, YouTube? What's going on, family? What's going on, future grandbabies? I'm sitting up in here preparing for my job tomorrow. I got a ride I gotta take, about 184 miles. Let's hope that this cloudy weather, it's been raining on and off out here in the coastal empire. Been a little soaky, soggy out here. Got the yard looking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to take this ride tomorrow, this weekly class I gotta take in reference to my job. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. In the meantime, let's talk about group riding and the benefits of actually being in a group ride. You know, as I prepared myself, I got to thinking, you know, I talked a lot about riding solo, and I completely get it. You know, some people look at me and they say, bike life, I mean, you're a loner, we get it. That's not true. I'm actually an extrovert, man. I'm one of those people that I have both of the qualities of personalities in me, man. I can be good by myself, and I can be good, fantastic in a group. I like being with people. I like having a conversation, you know, and I specifically like that human interaction. No human, you know, despite what people may say, can go through life without some type of human interaction. Look at my guy. Look at my guy. We out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta clean his windshield before I go. I didn't even clean him off from the last run last week. I just riding around just like this. You know why? I figured, you know what? Let me show you how hard of a worker the Casper truly is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's my guy, Casper. So, for a lot of the same reasons people may think riding solo is great. This one in particular, I feel, can go just as well with group riding, right? One of the things, when you're riding in a group of like-minded individuals, and I've done it several times since I've gotten back on the bike and started touring, you know, this has been a passion I did not know I was going to like. I met other people who have the same passion. Shared experiences, man. We share the same love, same passion, and you create lasting memories when you're talking about, you know, group rides and riding. Like for instance, you know, and it may not mean as much to others as it means to me, but I could tell you, my group ride to Selma, you know, I got to ride with Ride Fit Nation, some of the Gold Rush folks, and I think, yeah, some of the Gold Rush folks and Iron Bread members, you know, escorted us out of Atlanta. And, you know, it was just those kind of things resonate with me, that when I'm done and said it done, especially since I've documented it, right? Those things right there, those memories, my kids can look back on, and I hope that I can share that experience with them through this platform, and they'll understand my love for just living. I mean, here's another reason that a lot of people don't even think about. Safety, right? And not the kind of safety you think about, right? Not that you're probably thinking about. Just there's more eyes on the road. You can see hazards quicker. People are scanning different directions and can point out stuff. You know how sometimes when you ride and they throw that leg down and show you an object in the road, you know, that came from the front, you all the way in the back, you know, 5-6 bikes back, you know what I'm saying, in a staggered formation, running, you know, 60 or 70 down, you know, I don't know, 95, 75, 285, wherever you at, and someone throws out the leg and says, you know, there's a highway gator out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's people looking out for each other. You know what I'm saying? You have a flat tire, you pull over, everybody comes circling back around, make sure you get back up and running. And, you know, we just a team at that point. And, you know, there are some great benefits to being in a group that way. One of the things I got to do riding in a group for my very first times was basically it allowed me to grow. You know what I'm saying? It allowed me to learn. So for me, I took great pride in the fact that I got to ride with some seasoned riders, you know, club members, people who just been on bikes for a long time, who've been around the country or whatever, and was able to offer some advice. I was able to observe how they handle obstacles and traffic, you know. It's just one of those things where you can't really beat the knowledge that you receive until you experience it It's totally different from someone telling you how to do it or what to do to you actually experience it and watching someone do. It's kind of like the do as I do concept. It's an awesome experience, learning and growth. And if I'm keeping it real, if you're in a group ride, and I mean, really understand rookies. I'm a rookie. I'm not some expert dude. This is just something that I experienced and that I'm sharing with you. Seasoned riders can chime in and tell me other things that they think are key, and I would really appreciate it. But visibility. The more riders you are, the less likely you're probably going to be overlooked by some driver not paying attention or playing on his phone while he's riding. When they see all these bikers, they don't know what kind of biker you are, for one. And then two, they want to make sure, they don't start none because they don't want to be none, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got a lot of visibility if you with your crew, and it saves you from possibly being a floor mat or a stopping point. Also, think about that collective energy that you put off, as a group, man. That high intensity, it just feels so good to hear the roars of those different engines and the people downshifting and engine braking and in and out of traffic, and it looks good if you coordinate. If you've been riding long enough, you basically know what the next person is going to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And rookie riders, don't take offense if you ride with a club or an association and they allow you to ride with them and they tell you to hit the back with the probies. That's not disrespect. That's just them trying to make sure you can see what they do and they can see what you do. Listen to the road captain or the road lieutenant, whoever's in charge, right? I don't take no offense if I have the privilege of riding with an organized group, a club, social club, or something like that. I don't take that for granted, because they ain't gotta ride with you, for one, and it kind of says something too, that maybe they like you a little bit. So respect that. Listen, you know what it is. If you got a motorcycle in your garage collecting dust, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and go enjoy the ride.